Hi, this is Franchesco Artusato from Devil You Know, and you're watching The Age of Metal.
Hello everyone, this is Miguel with the H Metal here at the Marquee Theater, Tempe, Arizona, with Franchesco Artusato of The Devil You Know. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Well, with 4 dates on the go to the end of the tour, how has been the response of the fans to the band in general and to the new album?
Oh, it's been amazing. It just the record came out a little more than a month ago. So while we were on tour, and even before that, the tour was just amazing. Like the response, just for people knowing two songs, and then now the album's out, it's like, we see every night. It's like a bunch of people singing songs, and yeah, it's incredible.
Were you surprised that the band could have this kind of response when you start the project?
Yeah, I mean, there's like all the people working, around us, managers and label, everybody was expecting this, but obviously for us, you never know. And yeah, it's been incredible, mind blowing.
Well, that's good to hear. You've been on tour almost month and a half with Black Label Society and alternating with Down on some dates. But how the Black Label Society fans had react to Devil You Know?
You can tell the people they're at first they're not familiar with our music, and they're like the hardcore Black Label fans. They kind of like look at you for the first couple songs, but then I have to say, like, the majority of people by the end, it looks like they're really enjoying it. So it's been the right crowd, I think.
So you have had fans that come to you like, dude, this is amazing. I never hear about you guys. What's going
totally,
on?
totally every night. Yeah.
Gotcha. The record, like you say, came out almost a month ago. The Beauty of Destruction. How do you describe the record now that it's all done? Now that after you start 2 years ago, putting it together, and looking for the right kind of music. How you describe the record right now?
It's I think it's a heavy metal record with a lot of variety. We, automatically incorporated all the elements of heavy music and non-heavy music that we like. So there's a lot of variety. That's one of the things that I like the most about this record, and in general about records that I end up loving from other artists or other bands. Is when I feel like there's variety. There's like the songs are really well thought as a unit, as a whole record, not just like song. It's not just about one song. It's about the whole record. And to me, this record, it's kind of like it's telling you a story all the way through, and it's like this, this moments of like climax and being heavy and less heavy, and there's all that. And I always wanted to have a record like that.
Gotcha. I understand that at the beginning you have around 40 songs laying out from the album, and only 12 made the cut for the album. Of course, you want to make a double record at the beginning. Your first record, you didn't want to do that.
Thought about it.
Really?
Well, because I mean, we had so much music, and everybody was kind of liking everything. But I mean, obviously, everybody's like, we can't do that. This is the first record. We cannot do that.
Are there any of those songs left out of the record gonna be part of the second album, or ideas that work from there to the second album?
Probably. Actually, John and I are already writing a lot of music from the next.
More.
Oh yeah, we have like a ridiculous amount of songs, and for the first record, pretty much we had Howard telling us to stop. It's like I can't keep up with this. Like just we have enough. Let's okay stop writing, and then so we have a lot of really cool material from the first from that whole bunch, and we already have almost half a record for the next all new material written in the last few months. Yeah, because I mean obviously the record just came out, but it was done for a while, and then it got the whole process of getting mixed and all that. For us, a lot of this music it kind of feels old. So it's it just this is what I do. I mean, this is what we do, right?
Gotcha. Now, how was the creative process of Devil in comparison with what you do on All Shall Perish? Do you have to back down a little bit in the technical part? You have to add something, take out something out of it?
I mean, it was a very interesting process because I mean with this it's like for me it was complete freedom. I mean with John and I write the music. John is the drummer, and so it's pretty much like I can do whatever I want, and then everybody else seems to like it. So that's how it was. Like a lot of times people ask me like, "Are you? Did you have to keep like the shredding like limited?" It's like for me this is more like a natural, the way I write. With All Shall Perish, obviously it's more like I have to think, that's what fans are gonna expect. It's a more like overall the music it needs to be more technical because that's the sound of the band. So that's kind of like it's kind of like the opposite for me. This is more like yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. Now, the album reached third on the Billboard hard metal chart and 45 on the 200 entrance that after the
Yeah.
first week. Were you surprised about that, or how do you take those kind of charts? How important is that for the band?
All right, numbers like that are really important because that's how you translate. I mean, for people in the industry, that's how you kind of like prove or show. That unfortunately that's how it works. So numbers are important, and for us was like kind of. I mean, obviously very surprising. The response it was just incredible.
Obviously, are high charts. I mean, like number 2 and number 44 out of 200.
Yeah.
They are big numbers.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it was just we weren't expecting. I mean, once again, like people working, for the band, they were all expecting those kind of numbers. But for me, I mean, I always try to, keep. Not that I'm negative, but I always try to, I don't want to get, you know.
Gotcha. Now, moving on to another part of, and that this question will be more All Shall Perish. What's going on with All Shall Perish at the moment?
Oh, we're still, going. Like, I mean, even though we stopped communicating with fans and posting things, it's been. Yeah, last time I think we posted something was September or something like that. But I mean, we're still, going. I talk to Mike and Adam pretty much every day, and we're writing a bunch of material.
I also hear that you're prepping for a second studio album following the Chaos and the Primordial.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this solo album?
Well, it's actually hasn't been announced the release and everything, but it's happening. It's all finished. It's done, and it's gonna come out this year.
Any guest?
Yeah, I have. Well, first of all, like I have like a great drummer and bass player playing on the whole record. Ray Rionda on bass and Danny Handler on drums, and they're just. I mean, they're like people done session with a million people. They're like incredible musicians. And then I have three guitar players doing guests like on one of the songs. There's one song that's like crazy song with like
Wait.
drum solos, bass solos, guitar solos.
So you have
and-
three different guitar players as a guest in only one song?
yeah, in one song.
Wow.
And
Who do we have?
there's Per Nielsen.
Okay.
uh,
Scar Symmetry?
Yeah, which is one of my favorite guitar players. So that's and West Hall. He's playing Faceless.
The Faceless, yes.
He's a good friend and another incredible player. And Ryan Knight from
Like the Lemon.
Yeah,
Awesome. When we will see that out?
it's gonna be this year. I mean, as in, yeah,
And that's a large stuff for this year, huh?
yeah. I don't have a date yet, but yeah, just a lot of writing.
Awesome. Well, what is next for Devil You Know after this tour and after you guys finish, wrap it up with Black Label Society?
Yeah, after this tour, we have a few things happening in Europe, and that's going to be in June and beginning of July. And after that, August, we're just going to be home. Ryan, our bass player, he's doing like a last tour with Bleeding Through in August. And so there's that. And then September, there's going to be more touring, and nothing's been announced, but there will be. So it's, between September, October, November, there's going to be more stuff. And next year, of course.
Gotcha. Well, definitely looking forward for the first time of Devil You Know tonight, and definitely looking forward how the beauty of destruction translates on the live stage. And definitely, well, congratulations for a solid album, a solid record that is being pretty much crushing out there, and definitely a great tour. And yeah, looking forward for tonight, Francesco. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.